I let a homeless teen crash on my couch. She nearly ruined my life. I had just finished grading papers and stopped for gas and snacks, and that's when I saw her. A girl, probably 15 or 16, sitting outside the gas station in a hoodie and sandals. Her hair was matted in the back. She didn't look up when I passed her. I went inside, bought a protein bar and some gum, came back out, and she was still there. I tried to ignore her, but something about the way she was sitting made me stop. I asked if she was okay. She shrugged. I asked if she needed help. She said her name was Lena, and she just needed to get to her aunt's house across town. I offered to call someone for her. She said there was no one to call. I offered a ride. She hesitated, then nodded. We drove mostly in silence. She kept her hood up and stared out the window. When we got to the house she gave me, she knocked on the door for a while, then turned back and said, "They're not home." It was late and cold, and she looked small in the porch light. I told her she could crash on my couch for the night, just until she figured it out. That first night, I gave her some leftover pasta and an old pair of sweats. She barely ate. Said thank you in a voice that sounded like she hadn't used it in days. I pulled out a blanket and pillow, and she knocked out in seconds. I didn't sleep much. The next morning, I made toast, and she ate 3 slices. I asked about school. She said she hadn't gone in a month. Said her mom kicked her out, and she didn't want to go into details. I didn't push. I just said she could stay a couple more days. That turned into a week. She started helping around the house. She was quiet but kind, took my trash out, fed my cat, even made me tea once when she saw I had a headache. One night, she asked if I had ever gotten in trouble for something I didn't do. I said yeah, once or twice. She just nodded. I posted in a local moms group asking about job leads for teenagers. I didn't name her, just asked anonymously. Someone messaged me back and asked if I meant the girl from the missing poster at the community center. My stomach dropped. I didn't say anything to Lena that night. I drove to the center the next morning and walked around until I saw the flyer. The photo was blurry, but it was clearly her. Same eyes, same hoodie. Her name wasn't Lena, it was Rachel. Her mom had filed a report 3 weeks earlier. When I got home, she was cleaning the kitchen. I asked her about it and she froze, then sat down and started crying. She said her mom used to lock her in closets and turn off the power in her room. Said she took her phone and screamed about demons. Said she'd be sent to juvie if she told anyone. I believed her. I didn't know what else to do. She begged me not to call anyone. She said she just wanted to finish the school year in peace. She promised to get a job, to stay out of the way. I didn't feel like a hero. I felt scared, but I told her she could stay, just until we figured something out. For a while, it was calm again. She started to feel like a little sister I never had. One night she asked if I ever wanted kids. I said I wasn't sure. She said I'd be good at it. Then the knock came. 2 officers. Someone had reported seeing a girl who matched Rachel's description. I told them I didn't know where she was. They looked at each other. One said I should expect a call from Child Protective Services. That night, Rachel was gone. Her blanket was folded on the couch. My cat's dish was still full. The next day, I got an email from my school. Someone had submitted a complaint. It included a screenshot of a message thread between me and someone named Rachel. The messages were flirty, inappropriate, obviously fake, but it was from my work email. I had left my laptop open more than once. I called the school immediately. They said they'd investigate. I could tell they didn't believe me. I checked my bedroom drawer. My old phone was gone. So was a bracelet my ex gave me years ago. It wasn't valuable, but it was sentimental. My stomach started twisting into knots. I called CPS, told them everything. The woman just sighed. She said I wasn't the first, that Rachel had been found 2 towns over, living with a guy in his 20s. Said they were pressing charges against him, maybe against me too. I wasn't okay after that. I lost my job. My friends stopped texting. My mom started calling more. Too much. I had to sell my car, break my lease. I started budgeting meals down to the cent. Life didn't explode. It bled out slowly. Then last week I got a letter from Rachel. She said she was sorry. She said she never meant to hurt me. That she'd never forget the night I gave her tea and let her sleep without asking anything. Then she wrote, "You saw me." That scared me more than anything. I burned the letter in the sink. 2 nights ago, someone rang my doorbell at 10 p.m. I looked through the peephole. A girl stood there, dripping wet, looked maybe 13. She said, "They told me you help people." Full story on channel, linked below.